Hello dear friends, thank you for joining me again for my little video diary and sharing a morning practice, a brief morning practice together. And I feel like we're really settling into this lovely environment now in Tagazout, Morocco, and I'm especially glad that we chose this lovely hostel. The staff are so friendly, it's a really lovely ambience here, and we're meeting people from all over the world, which is really wonderful. And I want to just give you a little view of my scene this morning. I'm sitting on the terrace once again. I think I'll be here every day. It's really beautiful. Yesterday we took a road trip to a mountainous region with a canyon, and there were big pools of water that we could jump into. And we visited the souk, which is the market, which was amazing, really huge, enormous variety of produce, local and international things to look at and buy. And bought a couple of nice gifts, which was really lovely. So this morning my practice was focusing on sound, and there are different levels of interpretation of sound that we can notice. So the first thing is to simply be aware that there is sound. So there is sound arriving at our body. The second thing that we normally do with sound is to label it, so we know what it is, whether it's, in my case, a crashing of the waves, or a cock crowing, or a bird. And the third thing we usually do is we discern that sound, so we decide if we like it or not. We have a layer of judgment. And then we can sometimes also go into storytelling. So the crashing of the waves, the crashing in my case was the crashing of waves. And then I said, well, that's the ocean. And then I start telling myself stories of surfing later today. So, yeah, what we can do in this practice is just see if we can bring our attention to the first part of that story, which is the noticing of sound. So in my case, to notice the crashing, or to notice the fluttering, or to notice the shuffling, or the vibration, or whether it's loud or quiet, whether it's moving towards me or moving away from me. Perhaps you can try that with me this morning just for a minute or two, and notice when your mind is moving into the labeling or the storytelling or the judgment of sound, and see if you can bring it back to the bare attention of sound. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a beautiful day.